Are you the sort of person that likes to have something to do with your hands all the time? You sit in a meeting or sit watching TV and you're fidgeting. Are you a fidgeter? Are you a serious fidgeter? Stay tuned. We've got something to show you. A couple of weeks ago, this product came into our office. It is called a Fidget Cube, and it's made by a company called Antsy Labs. Now, this Fidget Cube was not developed for use in the senior care market. It was actually developed by the owner of Antsy Labs, who is a young man who found it difficult to sit in meetings day after day, and he always was fidgeting with something. So he invented this. And then he saw that there was a potential market niche for it. So he set about to market it, and it was a Kickstarter project. That's where we first saw it. Now, even though it is not actually a product developed for seniors, we saw potential. The library in the town where I live has a group that meets every month or so, perhaps, and they make something called fidget aprons. Now, those are given to long-term care facilities for use with residents who have dementia. I think that maybe some of them go to some aging seniors who are aging in place as well. Regardless, we saw this as that similar type of product. So it has a bunch of different things, buttons that you can push and things that move and turn and switches that flip. This is my favorite part here. Actually, remember back in the day when we all had worry stones? I guess you have to be of a certain age to remember that, but we used to keep these worry stones in our pockets, and whenever you wanted to be soothed or just have something to fidget with, you would put your hand in your pocket and just rub your thumb on the smooth surface of this worry stone. This is actually quite soothing. Anyway, that has that piece on it as well. Now, a couple of concerns that we had in discussions at our office about a seniors market. We wondered about the need for this to be maybe half again as big for a senior citizen. We're thinking of people who have diminished eyesight, and being able to actually see all the pieces that are in this. We also worry about perhaps it might tumble away and they wouldn't be able to find it, and it might become something that could be stepped on or a trip hazard for seniors. That said, it does come in a bunch of different color combinations, all contrasting. So this one happens to be white with pink fidget bits, for lack of a better term. There are also blues and greens and blacks and golds and yellows and a bunch of different colors. So maybe that's not so much of a problem. The color piece, that is, maybe it needs to be bigger. I don't know. We're interested in your opinions on this, so stay with me here. The second thing that came up in conversation at our office was, how do you actually attach it to a senior so that it doesn't roll away, so that they don't open their hand and it disappears. Now, we have to be very careful attaching things to lanyards or bungee cords for a senior, because they might get tangled up in them, and so there's a risk that needs to be managed there. So both of these things are issues that really the manufacturer needs to deal with, but the upside of this is the fidgeting piece for seniors who like to fidget. I like to fidget. I mean, I've been watching YouTube videos lately, and I can tell you this actually keeps my attention more focused on the video. Yes, I have an attention problem sometimes, just sometimes. But the idea of having something to fidget with, keep your hands busy, keep yourself occupied, even if your thoughts are sort of off in space, having your fingers occupied is actually something that could keep seniors out of trouble, you know, from focusing their attention on something that might not be appropriate for them. So we're interested in your comments. If you leave something in the comments down below and tell us what you think of this, what do you like to fidget with? And what does your aging senior like to fidget with? We are very interested in your opinions, and we can of course pass them on to Antsy Labs if at any point they do look at producing something for a more aging senior market. And it is on their radar. Actually, I've had conversations with them about it. They just wanted to get this piece into the market before they looked at something else. So definitely leave us your comments. We're interested in how you while away your fidget time, and we will pay attention to that. Thank you very much. Have a great day.